Hi Libra, welcome to Indiglo Gypsy. I'm Jenna. I'm going to be doing a general tarot reading for your sign. If you've got a Libra presence in your chart, you're welcome here, or if you're dealing with a Libra. The messages may or may not resonate, so just take what you need. And if you'd like to book a personal to get a specified story for you, I will leave my contact information for you. Libra, I'm so grateful to be here, and I thank you so much for being here. And anyone who likes, shares, comments, and subscribes, my gratitude extends infinitely. All right, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Energies can go vice versa. Gender's not literal, and these readings are timeless, so whenever the messages come into your life is when they were intended for you. So I'm going to open up the reading with my beautiful new Oracle deck that I got from my lovely Gemini friend. Shout out to Trish. It's called Tune Into the Magic Oracle deck, and we'll see what comes out for you. I missed you guys very much, and I'm really glad to be here, and I thank you very much for being here. Okay, messages for Libra. All right. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. All right. So we have Feather. It says, be honest with yourself. There is somewhere in your life where you haven't been upfront. Okay. So feathers may be of significance to you. If you guys have stumbled along any feathers, that is an indication that angels are around you. And the color can represent specific meaning, okay? And then we have Triketra. I think that's how you say that. So it says, this energy of movement inspires creation and life within you. Encourage and delight the senses into life movement, okay? So this is what this looks like. So movement and be honest with yourself, okay? It could be being honest with yourself about a move or movement in your life or a movement with another person. Just take it how it applies, and the cards will deepen this understanding, okay? Spirit, thank you so much for being here with us and overseeing this reading as we bring divine messages for Libra's highest good. Okay. All right. I can tell you right now, Libra, there are some common themes that have been occurring. I did Sagittarius and Gemini last night, and there's some similar messages here. So two more for Libra, please. Okay, well, that was more than two, but we'll take what we need. Okay, so Libra. Eight of Wands. So this is definitely about some sort of movement. You may be on your way somewhere. Maybe you have been thinking about going somewhere on a physical level, but there is definitely movement here. You might not have a full picture of what this movement has in store for you with the sun here. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo in your chart. But it's an optimism, but there's some sort of shadow cast over this optimism. I think some of you have doubts about this movement, that maybe it might be draining on some emotional level, or that you may not get what you fully deserve out of the situation. Okay, Libra? You have the Three of Swords and the Nine of Swords reversed. I'm loving this energy for you. This is indicating major healing taking place. Okay, so I find here, Libra, intuitively that many of you have done a lot of healing work. You have gotten these negative voices out of your head that have held you back or told you that you weren't worthy, or that you weren't good enough, or something like that. And you've asked politely in your eloquent Libra energy these voices to leave, and so they have. So you thought. Okay, so you're having these, you have rid yourself of these negative energies, whether that is they are from yourself or from others, and you're trying to move forward. You're successfully moving forward, but there's still something in the background here, Libra, with the Nine of Cups reversed and the Sun reversed. There's something in the background that is lingering there that makes you feel concerned about the direction in which you're headed, okay? So we have the King of Wands here. You guys could be dealing with the fire sign, any Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Gemini and Sagittarius also had this energy come up in their reads. So you could be dealing with those signs as well. But this is telling me that you are very much interested in standing in your power and moving forward and leaving some sort of negativity, some sort of mental abuse or verbal abuse, whether you were giving that to yourself or you were receiving it from others. You're moving forward and leaving it behind, but there's still some apprehension or some fear lingering around, as optimistic as you are being about the situation. The King of Wands is telling me that you're very much ready to stand in your power and move forward no matter how much these voices are lingering around you, okay? No matter how much this negativity is still trying to maybe follow you, you're leaving it behind, okay? So what could be challenging you here, Libra, is the Eight of Pentacles. It's Virgo energy, so you're right next to Virgo, so of course you'd have some Virgo influence. But this has to do with, focusing on something, working on something. And I've got this question, is this going to work? Is this move going to work? Okay. There's something, this could even be your intuition going, look, you've worked too hard you've worked too hard to ignore what you are thinking or feeling inside. And I find, Libra, that is why this feather is here, saying you're not being completely honest with yourself. There's something lingering in the background that to me, it's your intuition or your superconscious saying, yo, Libra, I need your attention. You've worked really hard. You've done really well. You've put in a lot of healing work. Yet there's something you're moving into that you're not quite sure about. Okay. It looks good. It sounds good. It can be wrapped in a beautiful package, but there's something that you're thinking that it may lead to some sort of disappointment. Okay. Or some sort of emotional drainage. So what are you thinking about here, Libra? It's the Ace of Wands. You're thinking of a new beginning. This new beginning could include a person that you're physically attracted to, or that you feel like could be part of this movement forward with you. The Ace of Wands is Aries energy, so that's our opposite counterpart as well. But I just find like you feel like you have a green light to move forward in life, and you can grab this torch that's being passed to you by the universe. Okay, and you're willing to work for it. You're willing to pay attention to the details, even though this voice is kind of tapping you, going, are you fully aware of like all the fine details, okay, of any contracts that you may want to sign? Mars is currently retrograde, so that would indicate, just think about a lot of things before you take action, which Libra is known for doing in the first place, okay? So, I'm also picking up that some of you could be dealing with someone that you are very physically attracted to, with this King of Wands and this Ace of Wands, especially for my Libra females, my divine feminine Libras, whether you're a woman or not. There could be someone in your life that is very attractive. There's a lot of sexual chemistry between you, but there might be something that has been overlooked because you're focused on the beauty side, you're focused on the artistic side, and maybe not so much, those things that would make you reserved. Okay. So, and that isn't anything bad. It's just to be stated. It's just to be brought to your attention. Okay. So the past influences our family. Okay. So you have the 10 of Cups here. This is beautiful. So, in this situation, so as I'm going further, this could be a lot of that voice creeping in to, it's your logical mind. It's your ego that's saying, this might not be okay. But there's a lot of things here that are indicating to you that it is okay. And with this 10 of Cups, I think that you have formulated a sense of family in this situation. This person has become part of your family, or you have established some level of family with this person, okay? If you are involved with the person, this could just be like a desire that you had. It's like, I want a family. I want to feel like I'm part of a family here. So that has brought you to a place of like moving forward and overcoming some things that have disappointed you, okay? But there is still something here beneath the surface, Libra, that's being overlooked, and we'll get into what that might be. Okay, I also think that if you are dealing with the person, or you're considering dealing with the person, they've brought you a lot of happiness, all right? And a lot of happiness, a lot of physical attraction, a lot of sexual energy, but there's something about work that's a challenge. Maybe one of you makes more than the other, monetarily speaking, or one of you is doing more physical movement than the other. It could be something like that. That doesn't mean that one is better than the other. It just is. Okay. So what is the subconscious of the reading is the 5 of Cups reversed. Okay. This is great. All right. This is adding to the healing energy that's existing in this reading. This is like no regrets, no remorse. I'm all in. I'm going for it. Okay. So you're thinking of a new beginning, and you're manifesting this energy of being all in. Okay. If there has been any like disappointment or letdown, or maybe a feeling of unrequitedness, I find forgiveness here. Okay. I think that maybe you guys have had a meeting of the minds, whether this is platonic or romantic. You guys have had a meeting of the minds, and there's been some apologies, and there's been some very deep discussion with all of these cups here. I think that you guys have reached something on a very emotional level, and you have come to this place of forgiveness for and with each other. Okay. What you have to look forward to is the Page of Pentacles. All right. So this could be new financial opportunities. This could be studying something new. For some of you, it's children. But I find for a lot of you that it has to do with like really focusing your attention with this 8 of Pentacles and this Page of Pentacles. This is you focusing your attention on what it is you are absolutely willing and ready to go after. Okay. Whether that is romantic, or just moving across the country, or moving across the state, or whatever the case may be, or moving into a home with a new person, or moving into a relationship. I find you focusing your energy on that. Okay. I would like to clarify this Page of Pentacles. Okay. Okay. So, it's the 8 of Wands reversed, and it says swiftness here. So to me, this is like taking your time to really study and make sure all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted, and that this is deeper than a physical attraction, or that it's a very strong sexual chemistry, or someone is giving you promise of a beautiful family, and, maybe someone has done something that they have regret over, and that you guys have come to a place of forgiveness for. But I just find like this is you coming to a place of like really researching and studying and making sure everything is in alignment before you go even further. Okay. Like you're already ready to go far, but there's a next level that you are finding yourself in a place of like learning more about before you like accelerate that. Okay. It's also Spirit saying, just try not to be impulsive, and just make sure that you have, all your receipts and everything is in alignment for you, Libra. Okay. So the energy that you're in here, Libra, is the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. So this is typical Libra energy. You're weighing everything up. So a lot of stuff looks great on paper. A lot of stuff looks impeccable on paper. Okay. And there's also been some deep emotional connection here, right? And some of you, this is a family member, like this, this is like a blood related family member or something like that. And for others of you, this is a romantic interest. And for others of you, this is like you may have taken a job that is very far away from where you live. Okay. But with the 6 of Pentacles reversed, I think there is a fear of something being one-sided or unrequited. Okay, like somebody's going to put in more effort than the other one, and you don't want to feel like you've been you're being used, Libra. That's a big deal for you because you tend to put a lot into your partnerships. And when that is not reciprocated, you feel short-handed, like you haven't, like you've somehow been slighted, and you're in this energy of like you aren't sure if that's going to happen or not. And that's something that you don't necessarily want to go through or deal with. Okay. Some of you may be concerned of, you might be concerned of infidelity. There aren't too many cards here. There aren't any cards here really that are speaking on that necessarily, but the Six of Pentacles can deal with someone who is serving two people, okay? And because you're in this energy, even though you're surrounded by a lot of like movement and love and forgiveness, there's something in the back of your mind that is telling you, make sure this is absolutely right before we sign on that dotted line, okay, Libra? That's just you, weighing up the pros and the cons of the situation, all right? But just, putting myself in your shoes. And I have several planets in Libra, including the sun. It looks great. The energy here looks great, but there is something that your intuition is wanting you to pay attention to, okay? So let's get into the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ace of Wands reversed. So to me, it's like being blindsided in love and overlooking things that might be considered red flags. Okay, this person is even wearing like a red, they got red in their clothing. So it's like, to me, this is representing, to be completely blunt with you, Libra, this is representing like the sex is so good that you overlook certain things. The sex is good and it feels like a strong bond, and that this has a potential to grow into a family, okay? Whether you're having children or merging children or whatever the case may be, it's like there's a lot of beautiful energy around, but there's still something around you that is kind of warning you or making you, it's a little bit of fear. It is giving a little bit of fear. So this is an energy of like, are they committed to me? Are they going to pitch in with me? If it's not romantic, am I going to find myself left out by this person? And speaking of left out, you have the Five of Pentacles environmentally here. So you have the Five and the Six of Pentacles. It's like there could have been some disputes over whether people with whom you were dealing are dealing with other people, and they're being honest about it or not. And someone may want to come out of the cold and, ask for your forgiveness. The shoe could also be on the other foot, Libra. Someone could be feeling this way about you. But this is like also like, I feel like you don't want to be held back or stuck in a place where you're depleted of finances or depleted of energy. That's a big deal for you right now. Like there's something inside of you saying, make sure your assets are protected, make sure your energy is protected because you have a really strong bond with this person. And there are things that have happened before that you guys have had to come to a place of forgiveness to that you don't want to repeat. And that's all that is, okay? And interestingly here, you have the Four of Pentacles. So we have the 6, the 5, and the 4 of Pentacles, okay? So we're going down in numbers. But this Four of Pentacles is like, you really want to let go of anything you've been holding on to that makes you feel like you're being played. You're being played for finances, or you're being played for sexual energy or something like that. I feel like you really want to look into it deeper. And there's a heavy emphasis on coin here too, Libra. Like there's some strong energy centered around breadwinning, money making, and energy here. Okay. So while you would really like to let go of anything you've been holding on to that's made you feel like left out in the cold or like one-sided, or, maybe the person that you were dealing with is dealing with other people, you would love to let go of that. But a part of you is afraid to let go of that because you don't want to find yourself in a situation that you have to heal from again. Okay. But I'm getting energetically, I'm getting a lot of positive energy from this reading. Okay. I'm not getting anything that's like scary or fear or anger or guilt or shame or anything like that. Like there's mild fear because you don't want to repeat things you've already graduated from. You don't want to do remedials when you've already got the degree. And I know you know what that means, or I know you know what I mean by that. So, you know, you could be very abundant monetarily, Libra, and you just don't want to be taken advantage of. And this Pentacles are also your energy. You know, you don't want to fall into a depression, you know, or in an unhealthy situation because you're obscenely attracted to this person, or you guys have an obscene attraction for each other. It just goes so much deeper than that. But I am grateful to see that forgiveness and healing has taken place in the situation. Okay. Many of you are focused on how great the sex is. I will be honest with you about that. Okay. And that kind of helps you, you know, forgive people here, to be completely honest, Libra. But as your 10th and final card, well, it's not your final card, but in this spread, you have the Devil reversed. So we have Capricorn energy here. You could have Capricorn in your chart or be dealing with one, or this is just the energy of really wanting to let go of anything that's made you feel held back. Okay. I also find that this is a strong indication that something that was maybe toxic or made you feel, you know, bound, is being released, is being let go of. Okay. And also, you know, the Four of Pentacles being here with the Devil, this is like letting go of something toxic, letting go of feeling tied and bound to a person, place, or thing, or anything that was stopping or stunting your growth here, Libra. So that is beautiful with these 10 cards. Not too much, you know, not too much ticks or warnings, but there is something going on inside of you that does want your attention. Okay. So you have the Knight of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Chariot reversed, or 3 cards that demanded to come out to be seen by you. So this is what I think the subconscious fears lie in. So you have the Knight of Wands. So you have a very attractive younger person, whether they're male or female, who they are used to doing things by themselves. They may not be used to being in a committed involvement or relationship, even if this is a sibling or a friend or a business partner. They're used to doing things solo dolo and coming and going as they please. They're very intuitive with the High Priestess here. They could have Pisces in their chart, or you could have it in yours. But they also may have some secrets, you know. The secrets may have come out at some point, which is why you guys had a discussion and had to get to a place of apologies and forgiveness and deep-seated wounds that needed to be addressed and cleaned out and healed. And then you also have the Chariot reversed. Okay. Chariot reversed has to do with losing control of a situation and the situation becoming derailed. All right. So I think that this has to do with the underlying concern that you have. Like your body is moving, but your mind is going, hold on a second there, Libra. Let's talk about this. Let's discuss this. Let's think about this. Okay. And I think this is why, you know, but because the Devil is here reversed, I do think that if this is a situation where you're considering being, like taking your commitment to the next level, I see more positive than negative. Okay. But I see like things that have happened before that you just don't want to repeat. Okay. So, if this person is having any secrets, it will eventually, forgive me, it will eventually derail the connection. It will eventually derail the relationship. Okay. So this person needs to be as ready and as willing as you to let go of anything toxic, you know, or anything that would cause you to feel like you're being underappreciated and undervalued. Okay. So that might be something you'd want to address with them, is like, hey, is there anything you want to get on the table? So, you know, now or forever hold your peace. This is also might be a mild warning. Libra, I'm really getting like, okay, so this person is not inherently a bad person. Okay. Or the situation, but there are some things here, and they could just be habits because the Devil is here. So this speaks to habits that hold a person back in life. Okay. If they're holding back any secrets from you, it can cause potential derailment of the relationship. And, you know, they need to be willing to let go of anything toxic. And because it's here as a 10th card, I think both of you are. I think both of you are ready to let go of anything that was previously holding you back, but some things may still need to be addressed on an even deeper level, okay? And that may move your relationship into an even deeper level and a deeper understanding of that. But because the feather is here and it's saying be honest with yourself, there's somewhere in your life where you haven't been upfront. This could have to do with you or them, okay? So I feel like if it's laid out on the table, you guys can come to a full place of forgiveness and a clean slate. And then you can make an informed, educated decision on whether you think that, you know, this has this potential or this potential. Okay. But blessings to you and everyone with whom you're involved. I love you so much, Libra. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you so much love, so much light, abundance on your journey. Thank you so much again. And until next time, take care.